Welcome back. North Dakota hockey was back home at the Ralph this past Friday and Saturday, and Brad Berry's team was looking to erase the bad taste left over from a winless Thanksgiving. Personally, I'd say mission accomplished. For the full recap on UND's series with Western Michigan, let's go up to Grand Forks and our very own Alex Heinert.
Thanks, Kelly. Yes, it had been a while since North Dakota had earned victories. They enter this weekend's NCHC clash with the 10th-ranked Western Michigan Broncos, trying to shake off a 3-game winless streak. But as we're all well aware, it is tough to keep this UND team down for too long. Let's go to the Ralph on Friday night. A beautiful exterior shot of the Palace on the Prairie. If that were live now, of course, there'd be about 4 to 5 inches of snow on that building. But Friday night, beautiful night. Cam Johnson back in net. First time in 9 games, missing 4 weeks with injury, and it did not take long for his senior classmate Austin Pagansky to break the scoring open. The senior captain scoring here on the power play just under 5 minutes into the first. That snapped a 7-game goal drought for the senior from St. Cloud, and he would add another. Western Michigan would get one back on the power play to make it 1-1. 5-on-3 advantage for North Dakota, 14-15 into the period, and Pogo slams one past Ben Blacker. 2-1 UND at this point, and they were not done in the first. Final 5 minutes of the frame. Colton Pullman puts one on net, and Ludwig Hoff, standing in front of Blacker, able to redirect this past the sophomore goaltender. Watch it again. Hoff netting his second of the season, courtesy of Pullman. And Jordan Kawaguchi, who picks up his second assist of the night. 3-1 North Dakota. Western, though, who was pesky all evening, would fight right back. Brett Van Oss picking up his first career goal, able to redirect a Cam Lee shot from the point to make it 3-2 after 1. Colin Adams, though, the huge goal here halfway through the second period. The freshman from the state of Michigan picking up his 5th of the campaign and doing it really all by himself. Beautiful solo effort for the New York Islanders draft pick, beating Blacker high to make it 4-2. North Dakota in complete control, but a couple of late penalties allowing the Broncos back in. Wade Allison, a guy that you do not want to leave open in on goal, scores his 11th of the campaign on the power play. North Dakota nearly comes back to make it pick up a 5th goal here. You see a great diving save from Blacker after Pullman hits the post. Over the last couple of minutes, it was all Cam Johnson just keeping this a 4-3 game. Again, the senior coming back and looking like he'd been in goal for the last 8 games instead of making his first appearance since the end of October. Here's the scene now, 4-3, 3.4 seconds left. UND has taken 3 penalties in a row, so it's a 6-on-3 as Western has taken their goalie to the bench. Extra attacker out there, but Johnny Simonson, the huge win on the faceoff. Deep in the defensive zone, Johnson makes the last save of the game, and North Dakota walks away with all 3 points. A huge 4-3 win for the Fighting Hawks, again snapping a 3-game winless skid. Cam Johnson, 18 saves in the victory tonight. He picks up his 50th career win, the 8th North Dakota goaltender to reach that milestone in program history. 2 big goals from Austin Pagansky, a big part of the team's big start, which led to this victory.
Getting a good start at any game was a huge asset to our success, and I think today we had some guys going right away that got a few big hits, a few big shots for us, and that kind of just led to momentum, and guys kept going after that. And I think if we're starting well and not chasing the lead, it's a huge asset to our game.
These 3 points were huge. We kind of hit a little bit of lull the past 2 weekends, not getting a win last weekend, and it's something that we carried into this weekend, and we want to be sharp right from the start because our starts kind of have been ugly in the past couple weekends. So we really wanted to have a good start, which we did, and we wanted to carry that throughout the game and get a win. It was good to get back in there. It's definitely itching to get back in there, and I thought our group has been playing really well, and nothing changed. Even with me getting in there, our guys played hard, and we kept that attitude, and we played well and got the job done.
I mean, tomorrow's going to be a battle. I mean, they bring their best game every night in the Ralph, and I think we'll match that. If we're playing physical, we're playing fast, and the next man-up mentality with a few guys out, I think it's going to be a fun one tomorrow for sure.
1 win in the books. North Dakota breaking out their best moves for game number 2, expecting a battle again with one of the most physical teams in the conference. Again, Western leading the league coming into this series and leading the game halfway through the second. Again, after a scoreless first period, that's Austin Rushoff, the big 6'7" sophomore forward, showing off a little skill here to get by Matt Kierstead and give the Broncos the early 1-0 advantage. Not much Cam could do about that one. Tail end of the second, a key sequence here. North Dakota trailing. Looks like they're going to go into the break down 1-0. Grant mismatch, though, puts one on net. Ben Blacker makes the initial save. Nick Jones right there to follow up on the rebound. Jones, who had missed Friday night's game 1, out with the flu, able to fight his way back. And North Dakota needed him again, losing Ludwig Hoff the night before to injury. Down to just 18 healthy skaters. Jones steps in, gets a big goal to make it 1-1 going into the third. And once the third period started, it did not take long for UND to get the breakthrough. Cole Smith, right off the opening faceoff, punches this one in past Ben Blacker just 7 seconds into the period. That ties a 65-year-old school record for the fastest goal to start the period. Smith's second of the campaign, a big one there. Cole Smith, by the way, +7 now in his last 8 games. Great work for the sophomore from Brainerd. UND would not look back from there. Hayden Shaw here on the power play just throws this one in front off the rebound from Blacker. Hits the skate of Western Michigan defenseman Corey Schooneman and trickles in past the sophomore goaltender. First goal of the season for Shaw. Hey, he'll take it. He threw the puck on net. That counts. 3-1 North Dakota, and then final 5 minutes. Watch this pass. Shane Gersich back to Grant mismatch. One time behind the back feed. The freshman snipes this one home. Nick Jones creating the play along the boards. Gersich mismatch. Boom. 4-1. North Dakota cruise control from there. A little stick salute for the fans at the Ralph. They pick up their first NCHC sweep of the season. 2-point night for mismatch. Another 2-point night for Nick Jones. Cole Smith, a huge goal for him, and another big win for this North Dakota club.
We've played a lot of great hockey, and we've been building a lot. To get a sweep tonight against a very good team and somebody who was #1 in the NCHC coming into this weekend was a great step for us, and we're just going to keep on building going on the break here.
Coming in, I kind of looked at Bass, like, we got to get one here. And right off the draw, it's kind of something we always do, try to get a good jump in and help John on the faceoffs. And I happened to just beat my guy right off the line. And I think one of their defensemen kind of stepped up and kind of thought they lost it or something. And I just went right around him. And I think I kind of willed the puck in. I don't know how it went in, but pretty much willed it in.
They're a great team. You got to give them credit. They play hard and they play fast. And we knew that going in. And obviously it feels really good coming out of the weekend with 6 points there. And that should give us a good boost of confidence and be ready to roll into St. Cloud.
Shane Gersich right there with the smooth segue. We're going to get head coach Brad Berry's thoughts on the pair of wins this weekend and look ahead to that aforementioned upcoming series against second-ranked St. Cloud State. That's all coming up next here on Midco Sports Tonight.